Yo, what is up everyone? My name is Dom and we're here to talk about unusual options activity. Alright, let's kick it off with the disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only. The statements made in this programming are solely the opinion of the show and are not a specific inducement to make an investment. One must affirm their own due diligence and realize that all investments carry risk. There's no guarantee of profit. Alright everyone, first one I want to bring up is JD. Now, I brought this one up on the channel before. I'm getting pretty bullish on China stocks, surprisingly. Normally I'm pretty cautious, but a lot of the Chinese market is oversold right now. You can take a look at the FXI. I do have some calls in the FXI as well. That is the China large cap ETF, so it's just a basket of JD, Alibaba, some China internet stocks, some bank stocks, large cap China stocks. But today we're going to be looking at JD. Now, if you come down to the time and sales here, there's some interesting orders going on here. It looks like somebody is shorting some puts here. It looks like people are coming in and getting the October 115 strike call. If you come here and look at these October 115 strike calls, there's about 20,000 contracts traded. Now that is really far out of the money. Last time I brought up JD on the channel, I brought up these September 90 strike calls. Now we do have a loss in these, but I have been adding to these calls. Within the last 3 to 4 days, I have been adding to these calls. Because it's we can take a look at the chart here. JD has come down a whole lot. As you can see here, below 30 RSI is getting to this oversold level, and we briefly dipped down to that oversold level. I added to it somewhere around here. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, JD's all-time high here is 108. This thing has had a substantial pullback along with a lot of other China stocks. We brought up Alibaba on the channel yesterday. So, I'm getting pretty bullish. There's a lot of tensions between China and the U.S. So, there's already a lot of bad news baked in to a lot of these large cap China stocks, and they're getting pretty oversold. JD at these levels is an extreme bargain in my opinion. So if JD trades down, I will definitely be looking to add. There's some really interesting orders down in the time of sales. So next one I want to bring up is, what was the next one? Next one I want to bring up is Micron. So now I brought this one up on the channel before. So let's see here, where was it? Now there's been a lot of buying in Micron lately. There's a lot of buying here in some of these short-term calls here. Those didn't really interest me too much. We were able to pick up, there was some nice volume, and I think some June ones here. Not June, August. Yeah, there's about 8,300 of these August 92.5 strike calls that traded. Open interest of about 174. So I really like that open interest, the volume to open interest ratio. If we take a look at the chart here, Micron kind of has been bouncing around. We've had some nice trades in Micron. Every time it seems to get near this 80, 83 level, people come in and they start buying it. I think it's still not too late to get in. Micron's all-time high is about 96. Right now it's at about 90. I think next time it comes up to this 96 level, I think it could break out and possibly go to 100. There's a lot of analysts. I think an analyst came out a short time ago and came out with a $140 price target for Micron. They had great earnings. They reported a month or two ago. I really like the CEO. He's a smart guy. In my opinion, it really seems like. So I really like this stock. Every time there is unusual options activity in this stock, and it is around 80, 83, maybe even 90, I tend to jump in and the trade tends to work out for me. I think I brought Micron up on the channel maybe last week or so. So if you followed me into that trade, you do have a profit in it. I got in to these July 90 strike calls. Actually, I don't know if I brought this one up. Yeah, we got in a few days ago. So I think this is still a good entry into Micron. So check out Micron, everyone. So thanks to everyone who's been subscribing. I really appreciate it. Make sure to keep the subscribing up, and we'll see everyone in the next one.